Hi guys, so today we are in Nanjing, China. It's a very historical city in that it used to be the capital several times throughout history in China. We are starting in Xuanwu Park, so let's go. City wall. So this wall was built 700 years ago, a little under 700 years ago, which is so old. It took 21 years to build with over 1 million people. And I just think that this is so cool. Like this history we're just standing on still 700 years later. So neat. Okay, so one of the really interesting facts that I read about this wall is that there isn't any historical record of what the glue that they used to build the wall. The legend says that it was glutinous rice juice that was the glue of the wall, which I just think is so cool. So it's fun. Right off the wall. Really neat little temple, but the reason we stopped is because they have a Buddhist vegetarian restaurant. Yum. Alright, I am so excited to dig in. We got all 4 of these dishes for 44 RMB, which is about $6.50 US dollars. So that's pretty darn cheap. I love this because as someone who eats a plant-based diet, it was really hard to find these in China without having meat in them. So if you find temples, do a quick search on Happy Cow, and usually they'll be able to tell you if there's a restaurant or not in there. And if there is, it's almost always vegetarian. And so they just make versions of all these typical Chinese food vegetarian. So it's awesome. I like that. Let's try these steamed bao buns. That's good. Overall, I'd recommend stopping here if you're vegetarian and you're on the city wall. It's very convenient, not that expensive, and it's fast. So, thumbs up by me. Nanjing via the subway. This is true for most cities in China. The train system is fantastic. Don't be afraid to use it. It's really inexpensive, very easy to get around and see the city. So let's go. So the machines are really easy to use. They all have an English button, so just press English. We're going to line 2, and then we need Wushu Yuan, and we need 2 tickets, and it's only 4 kwai. A coin pops out. This will get you in the metro. Hang on to it though, because you need it to exit the metro. Let's go. To go this direction, and we're going to transfer to line 2. Alright, so we got off the subway and we walked about a mile into the Zhongshan Mt National Park, also known as Purple Mountain. Now, there is a ton to do in this park, and we're gonna go to a mausoleum, and we just realized that you need to get a reservation, and it's free, but you have to have a reservation to get into the mausoleum, and they only let people in at certain times. So we are gonna go check that out. Alright, we made it to the mausoleum of Dr. Sun Yat-sen. He was the founding father of the Republic of China. Now you can see with all the people behind me, we're here on a Saturday. It is super crowded, so just beware when you come. It's super crowded. Alright guys, so we are still in Zhongshan Mountain, and we came down to Plum Blossom Hill, also where like the Ming Tomb is. And right now there is a festival going on because all of these gorgeous like plum blossoms are in full bloom. And it is so pretty in here with all the varying shades of pink and white blossoms. I think they said there's over like 15,000 trees here. So it is just really neat to see. It's incredibly crowded because everybody wants to see these in full bloom. But we're really excited to see this and show you guys what it looks like. The Confucius Temple area, and it is a madhouse. It is so crowded. We had read that at night everything lights up, so that's what we're checking out. Where would be some good places to eat, some good restaurants, and it's called Luji, and so far it's absolutely delicious. We ordered this mushroom dish. A mushroom has such good flavor. The sauce is very rich, not too heavy or greasy. This is delicious though. And this dish is a sweet and sour mushroom. Oh. That is amazing. It's really fresh from the citrus in it and crispy, but it just gives way to like melting in your mouth in the middle. That is fantastic. So we got this dish. It has rice and mushrooms and truffle oil, and I don't know what else in here, but it looks so good. That is so good. That's like a mushroom paradise in every good sense of the word. It's so good.